Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to be starting a new series today called Mon Bazou. It's about a small Canadian town and one man's dream to become something more. Let's not waste any time. I'll get into a brief description. I tried to record from the main menu so you could see the settings and everything, but unfortunately, on the process of starting a save, there's a song that starts, and I did see some people claiming that they got hit with copy strikes. Uh, or excuse me, copyright strikes against them for that. So I got into the game. I've turned off the music just so we're safe here. But yeah, this is a game made by Santa Goat. He's a very active dev, great dev. Love to play his stuff. Based on the roadmap, it is going to be hitting 1.0 before summer, and it is 15.99 on the Steam store currently. So throughout this game, as you can see, you're going to develop some friendships with the people of the town or just various things you'll see. Um, Controls very simple, very to the point. Actually, before I generally do all my settings before I start, but I admit I did jump right in. FPS, we'll leave all that. We'll run Ultra. We'll just there we go. Good. All right. So yes. There we go. Ooh. We're gonna pick our shirt. We don't want to be. We're gonna go green today. Look at that. We got a green arm now. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, I can't read that. One, I'm an American and I'm stupid. So I don't really know other languages very much. I'm sure there's people out there that do, and I just insulted them, but that's okay. We'll get over that, won't we? So we have our gauges in the top right of maple syrup, poutine, energy, and anxiety. You have to balance these things throughout the game um, to stay alive. We are in easy mode, so we don't have permadeath or hard mode on. A way to tell if you have that on is in the bottom left-hand corner. Uh, the image will change of the title Mon Bazou. So this is our save point. It's the computer. Currently, I imagine our power isn't on. So you can't save. You got to hit this little button here. Nothing's happening because we don't have our power on. Um, ooh, post it. Mother's phone number. So 2109. Let's give mom a call. All right. So in this game, relationships are very important. Um, you can't have. Hello, beautiful. I'm going to clean out your room soon. I'll let you know if there's anything. I find anything good. Excuse me. I know if I find anything good. Man, can't read Story of My Life though. All right, so we got that out of the way. Was a update recently. Um, that glare is wicked. Awesome. From the old edition, obviously. They added, I think, maple syrup wine or something. It was about a month ago. I haven't really checked it out. I've wanted it to be more of a mystery when I get started. Um, so, well, man, running is something else. I don't remember it being this fast. Feel like I'm whipping around. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Here, let's see. So you click to place it if you want to place it, or you can just hold it and it'll continue to screw it in. Um, Make sure you check if things are plugged in. So like right here, I one click and you pick it up. I am hitting control to crouch and I'm holding. I didn't even click, I just held. And it puts it in its hole. And then it continues to screw it in. Oh, so I'm pushing E to use and equip, and then left click to drop it. So I have this wheel on. We're gonna right mouse. Bam! Look at that. We're so efficient. We're gonna check all these. As you can tell, there is a function there. He hasn't fixed the drift. All right, so we need to pull this out. That's what causes the car to slide. These jacks are kind of janky, so right, we'll screw all these in. Uh, Got to make sure we're good to go. We don't want to lose a wheel. You can lose all kinds of car parts. All right, so we're fully done there. That's going to close, open. We're going to open this. Hold on. Let's see if I can slow things down. Controls. Mouse sensitivity. But the number is going up. Is that better or worse? Yeah, that's not good. Toggle run. It's like the run speed. I think I generally was playing this on controller. I don't remember. Yeah, there we go. All right. So here is our intake. All right. Obviously, not a lot of this has changed just yet. We're still very much in the beginning of the game. So you just find those glowing green bolts, and that's what you focus on for installing or removing things. Um, so I do know there's one right, as you can tell right there. I suppose they will flash blue before you left click on them to screw them in. So, and I know there's another one over here. There it is. See, it's blue. Hold it, it becomes green. So that's your focus. All right. Man, I can't wait for the magnet tray. I always remember the magnet tray. All right, we're just knocking stuff off our to-do list, which is right here. So we have a sugar shack, a start, and an intermediate. So let's see. I don't really know if I need anything else. We're gonna take this with us. This, oh, the zoom. So the zoom is Q. Here, we'll do this, and you can pop the trunk. I don't think I will need it though. So we'll put this over here. Um, I need to go inflate my tires though. Just to, the trunk can become your friend, so your stuff doesn't go flying. You don't have very much gas, and as you can tell, we don't have very much fuel. So you right click the brake, the emergency brake, and then the automatics get kind of funky. So you definitely have a lot more control with the manuals in this game. I definitely say if it once you get that find it or purchase it, it's it's such a savior. Okay, I forgot about that. So if you hit big bumps and things like that, you're going to be raising. Right click puts it back, running out of gas. Uh, if you hit big bumps, you're going to increase your anxiety. So this is Big Brother Francis. Hey, all right, we have a friendship meter that shows up there. I like that. So talking to the people in the community every day, like I said, is very important. It definitely adds that component of I need to go do things. Um, so I didn't click that time. So R and F, yeah, I think it was. Was it R? It was R that brought it down, but maybe F isn't how you. We'll have to figure that out as we go. Like I said, it has been a minute since I played this game. Definitely a great game. Definitely get some what is it? My Summer Car vibes. I loved that game. I died all the time. I'm terrible at these kind of games, as you can tell. I can't even stay on the road. But the challenges of survival, it's such a great aspect of a game. I look for it in all the games I play. It's like, what can I do uh, to make it more difficult? The more you play, you want a game to become more difficult, to challenge me, to give me that dopamine hit of I've succeeded, I've done something. That's very important in gaming to make the player feel good. So this is a potato. I just threw it on in there. That is one of the things you can grow in this game. Ah. So before 12 o'clock, you can come up here and meet this fella. This guy helps you find your lost items. Yet again, a relationship builder. Yep, doesn't matter. Don't have anything lost just yet. I will need to definitely become better friends with him. There's another French slur, huh? Mr. Bonjour. Oh, the bar. I haven't seen that. All right, we're gonna pass this person up. All right. Part of the issue is I don't have any tire pressure. Um, so that's going to make things difficult. I am going to get a little bit of gas. So right clicking up to park. But before I do that, I do want to go inside and so I have $100. How much is this? Pruners. I want these because this is how you get more trees. All right, put that in there. And 44. Ugh. All right, I need it. Okay, so I only have $33. Of course. I wonder how many people pull pull up to this side. Oh my lord. So let's uh let's address this situation. So I did hit R and it did bring it to reverse. So don't do it. Oh, gross. I just hawk a loogied in my car. Alright, right click in the park, turn it off. Um, why we're here? Why? Okay. We'll talk to them. Get our friendship going. Flashlight. If I remember, you can't use regular. Ew, disgusting. You can't use this peasant fuel. All right, we'll put super in, of course. That's what I thought. I couldn't quite remember, uh, but yeah, that's a funny little touch. Peasant's fuel. We definitely need fuel. Fuel. Well, hold on. I'm about to make a mistake here. I forgot. We need fuel for our generator. We don't have very much. I need to figure out how to turn that. Oh, okay. V? C. Okay. C is how you turn your flashlight on and off. You toggle that on and off there. All right. 46. That ain't bad. Broke ass. All right. So we'll find the donkey dick, as it's called in the military, and screw that on there. Yes, that's correct. You heard that right. We call the funnel portion of gas cans donkey dicks. There we go. All right. Well, we got a little bit of fuel in here. Yeah. Rev that puppy up. All right, let's go. We got to talk to Eric, and then we'll go back and focus on our own property. We really need to get that going. Um, from Monday to Friday, the main focus is coming to town and working on your friendship. Personal opinion based on prior plays. So obviously, as the game becomes more developed, he may change features or uh, make other things more important. But yeah, as I know, it hasn't really changed. Uh, there's this Eric. This is where we can buy and sell, or excuse me, buy components for our maple syrup industry that we're gonna build. And yeah, we're gonna do this. I don't remember. Yeah, we gotta equip it. There we go. I think we gotta go up to like 31 or something. I don't remember. Whatever. 31 it is. But you come and sell your maple syrup here as well. So we'll get that. done. Yeah, see, this one is like flat. Oh, you can hold it. I've been clicking for since I started playing this game. I'd say how embarrassing, but it is what it is. There. All right. So now we have some traction. Uh, we'll have to find out if 30 is. I'll have to. I'm not a big fan of trying to Google the answers. Um, I feel like it takes uh, a lot out of the game. I know people end up dropping tips and stuff. And that's no big deal. If that's what you do, that you do. That's fine. I don't care. It's whatever. I don't, and I generally make a lot of mistakes due to that fact. So we'll go from there. Or you guys can save me, whatever. So let's see. Our anxiety is going up, but it I believe goes down as you drive. I think. Yeah, see, it's going down as I drive. We do have to find another crop type, which is part of this game, which is the oregano. And of course, it's not actually oregano, it is weed seeds. But I bounce around calling them different things, and they can be actually in those windmills up there. So we're going to go over there. With my luck, I'm sure I'm going to get this car stuck trying to get over there because I don't like to park forever away from stuff and run across the map. But yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, here we go. Oh, oh, here it comes. All right, I think so. It can be in any of these windmills, I believe, but the highest chance one is up here on my left, I think. I don't know. Well, let's just go find out. Now, I generally climb up, which you have to climb up, but I'll just jump off the top because there is no fall damage in this game. I need to remember that number. 5743. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to make that phone call today. Uh, how do you get up there again? Ah, like that. You got to jump at it, not behind it. But get some coffee. You'll find these seeds randomly throughout the. Uh, there's a little toolbox at the top, so I think it can be in different ones. I can't confirm that. I don't know if I've really ever found it elsewhere. I'm not sure. But you can also find a wrench up here. Don't know which one in case you lose one. They do randomly spawn. Oh, got lucky. Or it's just always there. Don't know. So there we go. Got us some seeds. Man, we're just tearing it up. Yep, there it is. Okay. Close the door. Left clicking to do things. R, putting it in gear. I don't know. I don't think there's any like battery damage if you leave lights on or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure you're good to leave your lights on. I suppose I will take one for the team and do that. That's science. You can get to your house no matter which way you take. Like, for instance, I came from the right there, and we are going left this time, which I think this is a little bit longer. I always go the other way, um, but just to show off the map. Very simple game here. Not even placeable rocks, just kind of molded terrain. Very simple. I like it. Keeps it keeps it easy. Gives the dev more time to do other things. It's a great game loop. It's really funny. It is very addictive. So if those are up your line of gaming, I would highly recommend going and picking this game up. So here's the start of our property. You can tell the trees have kind of changed. So yeah. Oh, I totally blanked that we start with the car. I'm used to starting with or excuse me, uh, I my last playthrough was on hard mode, so I had to work for the truck. So yeah. So what you'll do, uh, picking up the pruners, you walk up, left click, and then the tree will fall. This is kind of how the orb is to help you find it. It's a sphere in Unreal Engine that he has associated to it, to the static mesh of the tree that falls. But yeah, and then suppose oh yeah, it stacks them. Oh, so for those that haven't played this game before, you used to have to run to each tree and pick up every single uh, sapling. Every single one. Every one of these trees. It was terrible. Well, it wasn't terrible. It was, the beginning of the game. It's how he wrote it, and it's the way it was intended. There was nothing truly wrong with it. It was just brutal. It took a lot of time. It really made you not want to spend a lot of time doing this because it was a lot of work. Um, so I personally love the new adjustment. Um, so I find this a very important step in the game. He still has some floating trees here, so maybe 1.0 he'll get that adjusted. I don't know. It doesn't matter personally to me, but anyways, it's goldfish brain. Sorry about that. It's an important step to run around and get these saplings taken care of. That way, either you can cut down the tree without losing the sapling, or uh, so you can cut it down. Like, I'll have to cut down some trees for the maple syrup shack there, and I don't want to lose the sapling before I cut it down. So that's why I focus on getting the pruners right away. Um, Getting that one sapling really makes a difference in getting established and going from there. So you can also find items that are dropped or lost in that dumpster there. So, uh, or if you know the tricks down the road, like I don't want to spoil a whole bunch, but you can do things like dropping things out of the map, and they'll be fall to oblivion, and then you can recover them in that dumpster. Which I'm waiting for him to cut that kind of stuff out, and then watch somebody do something and lose tons of money doing that. Uh, I'll laugh. Um, I've tried it in one game save, my last on hard mode. Um, it did work. I can't confirm when that was, so if you're gonna use it, I'd try one bag, then run all the way over here and see if it works. I wouldn't uh, dump some stuff, a ton of it. Um, let's get all of these. This is riveting gameplay. I do understand. Um, but the game does start to take off, and it's very enjoyable. You just kind of, like I said, got to get through the grindy bits and really polish that turd. There we go. There we go. Doing great things for Canada today. All right. I can't. I can't continue that way. My innards will hurt knowing that I missed a few over here. I wonder how many I missed. Can't be that many, right? Yeah, whatever. Oh, man, I missed a bunch. So, keeping to the theme, uh, I haven't been getting a whole bunch of feedback. The people that have left a few comments have told me the audio is fine. Um, I have heard in some playback that when I either make a loud comment or excited or reaction or something, it does get a little fuzzy. I'll work on either keeping that to a minimum. Uh, sometimes you just, yeah, it happens. But just let me know if you think it needs to get turned down a little bit, or as most will probably say, off. Um, Let me know, and we'll make those adjustments. I want it to be as good as I can for everybody. I am rolling with a headset. Depending how things go, and if it even becomes worth it, I might get a better setup. The goal is really to just have some people to chill with, game with, as I play my own games. Not really looking for things to develop. Would it be cool? Yeah, everybody can admit it'd be cool. Um, but not really what I'm doing it for. Do a lot of gaming with a secondary monitor on. So yeah, there we go. Got this. Put this in here. This is how you cut your trees down. Okay, let's there we go. So as you get more seeds like these, they will uh, just jump around the map like the different saplings did for the trees. Like, uh, oh, crud. So you need the pruners to see where the saplings are. As you can see, we didn't see. I just cut one like this. So you'll set those down, and yeah, we can just plop that there. As you saw, it stood up. Um, yeah, that's how you plant the sapling. We'll get to that shortly. But this is your watering barrel. I generally plant my first set of uh, potatoes and oregano as close to that as I can. You can't do it in gravel. See? There's no grass. Dumb. Yeah, good point, Santa Goat. But not enough space. So I'm clicking continuously until I hit my first point. Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere right in here. Man, you got grass growing there, bud. Not enough space. What? Er? Okay. Not enough space. This is new. Alright, like I've had plants all around here. Like I've had them go out to these trees before. Um, Not enough space. Do I have to hold? Use E? It's definitely left click because it's bringing that up when I left click. So interesting. That we're gonna have to. That's a primary game loop, so I will have to be googling that. I want to make sure that I get that sorted. But once you get that handled, you'll bring this over here, not equipped, but or in use. Yeah, I have it equipped. This is use. But you just put it in there, and as you can see, the water. But I generally just leave it in there. That way I don't lose it. Um, the trees, now that I've pruned them, I will go over here. Yeah. So at the beginning, this is something I try to save for like the first weekend or something. Um, but as we're explaining the game, it's gonna be handled a little bit different. It's gonna be a very chill play, so feel free to let me know how you handle things. But this is how I'm gonna handle things. So you cut it once to cut it down, then you look at the tree and cut it again. You pick this up, you hee-hove. There you go. Hee-ho! Uh, Put them in here. There we go. I know at some point it shows you how many you have. Yeah, right there. Place pine logs here to build the sugar shack. 4 out of 64. So again, it's very grindy. Every part of this game is grindy, so if you don't enjoy grindy games, which is completely alright, we all like different things and we all game different ways. But I'll be using this over here. So I'll leave that there. I'd really like to know how to uh, plant those items. And be sure to always be watching your gauges. I haven't been looking up there. But just keep looking up there randomly. There's the wood splitter, which we do start with in easy mode. You will need fuel for that. All right, we'll bring this out. Here's our generator, another vital component to this game. Um, you right click to take the cap off. You E to use it. You left click to put the fuel in. So easy enough. Uh, didn't fill it up, but that's okay. You can uh, definitely turn the power on and off to save as needed. Just always remember when you load back in to shut your game back off. This is weird. I wonder if either this is changed or it's a bug. Let's check our controls. Okay. Uh-huh. Say sorry. Okay. Ooh, yeah, vehicle. Not what I'm looking for. Thank you. Game console. Alright, well, it's got to be right here. So left click, right click. Yeah, thank you. Very helpful. And then E to use. Um, let's see. Left click, right click. Okay. Not enough space. So there's the grid, which I love this feature. That's huge. Oh gosh. Yeah. Not enough space. All right. Well, we'll have to give that a go at the next one. I'm gonna stop this one here. So let's go run through a go. Turn that on, and then we're gonna. You can hear it running. We'll go over here. Turn that on. So this is charging this. I think it does start with a charge. Yes, the three lights right by the plug, you can see them on there. That's how you can tell it's charged. You do not need the power on to save with this, which is huge. I try to reserve this for when I'm out and about in the world, um, but like I am here. So you'll click on the seat and you'll click on the keyboard. This does pass time. If you watch time in the top left, we'll kind of blow through some time, excuse me. And by stuff, I was referring to, I thought your traits, like you get more tired, you get more hungry, and you need to drink poutine. But that's where we're going to stop this one. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and give me that feedback if you can. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. I'm going to try to get this uploaded here for today. So I appreciate it, and have a good one.